It's currently 8:56 p.m. Here's where I am currently on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. I've been working on the coloring and blending of the colors for the front of the face. Using each of these Sharpie markers at least once throughout today. Having to be careful with this one since it has a tendency to leak while trying to, and most often with this one, fill in a gap made by an air hole with color on the polystyrene block. Dad made a nacho platter. If I recall correctly, he got all of the necessary ingredients. During a grocery shopping trip at the local Wegmans today. I recall waking up for today, the first and last time for today, around 9:45 in the morning. After going to bed around 2:15, in the morning. And I got up within about 20 or so minutes. Around 10:15 in the morning. After spending about 10-15 minutes thinking about what to have for breakfast, around 10:15 in the morning, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich I prepared. With my first cup of plain coffee. from that time until about noon at the latest, I had roughly 3 cups of plain coffee. Then I recall editing and uploading the September 24 my dinner video. And doing some work on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. Before around 4 p.m., having a leftover slice of pepperoni pizza that Dad got from Salvatore's. The last slice, though Dad said I could have it, and the last 3 leftover chicken wings from that same Salvatore's. This nacho platter is pretty good. A bit messy, but that's what the napkin is for. With what I had at 4 p.m., I had the half-liter bottle of alkaline water that was left over from the last lunch Mom packed for me for work. At my part-time job at Wegmans. I recall starting at around 6 p.m. Editing and uploading the September 25 my dinner video. And as of now at 9:14 p.m. it's 9:14 p.m. It's pretty much just uploaded to my YouTube channel. The high definition version is currently processing. It says on YouTube Studio it's going to take about half an hour or so. After I started uploading the September 25 and my dinner video, I resumed work on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project. Carrot cake was the first thing I thought of. This cake was made by Dad's mom, and she gave this cake to Dad during a recent visit. Just him at the time. And Dad just gave the cake to me. It tastes pretty good. Dad's mom always does a good job cooking. I did some more work on the Moogle polystyrene drawing project while doing what I've been doing throughout much of today, running this game Idle Wizard in the background. I'm currently on another non-challenge Voidmancer run in order to get some more mysteries. Since that's the main way to advance in this game. I completed some more challenges for the game, such as this one and this one, which took me a second attempt, that time around without the spell that gives you hollowed clicks. Eventually a 100% chance of criticaling and giving you 10 instead of 2. And my first attempt failed because I got to a point where I couldn't even click fast enough to use up the hollowed clicks before the limit of 40 at the time overflowed. I also forged some more equipment. And here's the equipment slots I have unlocked currently. It seems everything is unequipped when you start a new run. At least, that's what I've observed. I recall at first remembering that this episodic event had begun around, if I recall correctly, around the time I finished the breakfast of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and completing task sets until I got to here, as at the time I had only had completed 9-hour productions on all of my manufactories, and so I had to collect 2 warrior masks from those 2 steel manufactories I just collected from and start producing precious rings, or the 3-hour production period for steel manufactories. And this is the new evolvable building for this episodic event.